All right, welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host, Eben.
Hey, good evening, I'm Jeff. How are you?
And today we're going to be talking about something so pure, so sacred, so divine, almost untouchable, but yet it's real. And you're going to see it, feel it, and hear it right now. That is free maintenance for life.
Free?
Yep.
How the hell do you do that?
That's a great question, Jeff. Well, we're going to be getting deeper into this subject the next 20-30 minutes.
All right.
We're going to have a lot of byplay, a lot of exciting stuff. We're going to be talking about the giveaway, so stick around. Keep your shoes and socks on. We got about $800 in tools we're going to be giving away July 4th. And later on, we're going to talk about how you can get in to win. So if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. All you do is just tap the button right here. And then you'll see the notification bell, tap that, and that way you'll be notified when we post a new video later. How was your day today?
Oh, it was fantastic. We did a lot of AC work, we did some brakes, I did some maintenance on some vehicles. We installed some AMSOIL.
Oh
Yeah, it's my favorite thing to do. We did a signature oil change on a Challenger. That was pretty awesome. Big ups on that one. What else did we have today? Did a transmission fluid service with AMSOIL. Did a filter for the guy. Very, very happy. Feels great.
Wow.
Even threw in a little bit of PI on that. You know, just little candy and donations. What else? We did an AC kit. It was a busy day. We stayed on the ball.
So this is something new we got. If you're not aware of it, we got the bumper stickers. Bumper stickers are in. We got the baseball hats. We got 48 hats. So if you want one, definitely reach out to me. We got, oh, there it is, Jim.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Where did it?
Holy shit.
Did it fall out
Like sleight of hand.
And then another thing we also got the window stickers. So I'll show you these bad boys.
We'll call them oil change stickers.
The oil change stickers.
We're going to put them in a special spot.
Yep, we're going to put them in a special spot, and that way you're going to know when your fluids are ready. And speaking of fluids, that's going to tie us right on into, Jeff.
What?
That's going to tie us into how to have
free maintenance for life.
Exactly. So I'm going to grab some product, and we're going to kind of get into a little something deep. And this might bend your mind a little bit, but sometimes bending reality in your mind will make you grow.
That's right.
We're going to give them the old theory.
Synthetic oil trick.
The old theory. So here's the old theory.
All right.
So what we got here, Jeff, tell them what this 100% synthetic is.
So this is a fuel efficient 100% synthetic ATF. This is used in a lot of your new vehicles, especially things with more than 5 speeds. These are real light viscosity. I'm always, Eben corrects me every time I call this the light viscosity because Ford calls it LV.
All right.
But yeah, all your newer cars is taking this stuff because you have to get better gas mileage. And this, feeling-wise, I'm not talking about data sheet, feeling-wise, this feels like half as thick as regular ATF.
Yep.
It shakes like water.
Now I'm going to say 3 of cars that pop to mind, and then you say 3. So I'm going to say 3 that takes.
Cool.
1. The Camaro ZL1 with the 10-speed automatic.
All right.
The Z06 10-speed automatic.
All right.
And then Mercedes with the 7-speed automatic transmission.
Perfect.
They all take the fuel-efficient ATF. Jeff, give them 3 that take the fuel-efficient.
So this one is wonderful because it'll do, where is it at? This is Toyota.
Yep.
Uses this across the freaking board. This is world standard, even works in their CVTs. Thank you, Toyota. Ford, if you have, if any of your sticks say MLV, which is on all the newer vehicles, you're talking about the new Fusions, all the new ones. They take it. And then last but not least, our Hondas. Hondas love LV ATF.
And that has the spec on there. What is the spec? And
Honda Acura, this is DW1, which is their highest specification currently.
Now we're going to talk about the 100% synthetic and what it is. So when you have this oil, you have this film between your ears. And these models are like AMSOIL. They're all the same shape, same size.
Yeah.
But when you have regular oil, what would regular oil be like, Jeff?
Oh, regular oil would be like picking up a handful of gravel outside. Just throw it in your car and take right right off. You want me to go get a handful of gravel even?
Yeah.
I got a handful of gravel outside. Let's get some.
We're going to show you what gravel looks like, and that's what mineral oil is that's in your transmission. So you definitely want to get the 100% synthetic. So I'm sure you're curious, well, even how does this equate to being free maintenance for life? Well, let me talk about it. So when you have this type of ETF fluid, you're going to have double the severe service capability of high heat towing, all kinds of intermittent track days if you have a track vehicle, and you're going to get better gas mileage. And that gas mileage savings over the course of the life of the vehicle will end up saving you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in gas, let alone your engine transmission will last longer. So you'll actually never pay for maintenance ever again.
That's right.
Well, you're going to have to pay for it up front, but in the long run, you're going to get that money back to be
in spades, because it's a balance. You can either pay for product or you can pay for repairs.
There you go, Jeff. I like that.
Options.
There you go. Exactly.
So here's our crushed dinosaur bones. It actually resembles the rocks outside the front that you might have seen. And the thing about this, it has enough ability that it doesn't roll very easily and make a mess, I got thinking. But watch this.
Oh my God, Jeff.
Slides right across.
Oh my God.
Slides right across. Here, let's see if we tap a couple underneath. We're gonna make a huge freaking mess in here. And I'm gonna set it on top.
Look at that. Just rolls like butter.
Now, let's get some rocks, because somebody's gonna tell me I didn't do a fair test.
And stick it on the side too.
Yeah.
I can move it with my pinky.
Boom. Now,
My pinky.
there's our rocks.
Now stick it on there with your pinky and try to roll it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel like it's protected all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's actually, what's happening is it's sitting on the big rock.
Yep.
And it's not touching the smaller ones because the molecules aren't the same size.
Yep.
So here, look under here.
Look
If
at
you
that.
look, you're not touching all the rocks. You're only touching the biggest. The small rocks, which are leaving gaps of protection right here. So this is a low point. This is where it could score your metal.
Yep.
Here, we've got all the molecules, same height. Perfect. Protection all the way through, from front to back, left to right.
It's beautiful, Jeff. Look at that. Look at that.
Slippery.
So yeah, so it's the consistency of the product that gets you the better gas mileage. And you say, well, do they have that in all the other viscosities? They sure do. Like right here, 100% synthetic OE. So this is
that's the hard stuff to find. That's the OW16.
Yep, that's a special viscosity. So yeah, very interesting.
And 0W16 actually will circle back. That is going to meet the new, what is it, SP certification. They're going to put the SP star on there that we had talked about for the new GF.
Oh yeah, GF6. And you know what the best part is, Jeff? AMSOIL is so good, it already meets and exceeds that specification.
Hell yeah, so we're just waiting on a stamp.
All they do is just, whoop, that's it.
Waiting on the stamp, that's all there is to it.
So yeah, so lots of stuff going on with the channel. And we have a lot of people coming down here to Express Lube all the time. And they're telling me about how great Jeff is and how happy they are. And to me, that's just like, it warms up.
I mean, you don't want to send somebody you know or a friend somewhere where they're going to come back to you and slap you in the face and say, what the hell did you do to me? You really, I mean, you know, they come back and slap you on the ass. That's different. That's not the same.
Sometimes it could be a lot of fun.
Good thing. So we were going to show there's a subtlety to the hat, because even you're going to be sending these hats out, right?
Well, we have them available for people. If you really want one, reach out to me, text me. Depending on how far you are, we'll figure out the shipping and such. And we'll have an idea. I'm not trying to make a bunch of money on the hats. You know, that's not my goal.
We want you to have a hat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to incorporate these suckers into the giveaway.
Yes.
We're going to have to stick them in.
So I got to show you the subtlety here, and I don't know that I can do it with my glasses, but so you got to give your hat some flair, some spirit. Because if you just take it and put it on like this, I don't feel like it's yours yet. So we got what we called, when I was in the military, we called it the Ranger roll. Okay? Ranger rolls where you take the bill, you give it a real tight little roll. Now the trick is, you line up the seams here, you pull in the front, and you keep it even, you give it a nice roll, making sure not to crease it. Now, the reason for the Ranger roll, or whatever you want to call it, you might see fishermen do it, it's actually functional. So when you do this, you get your nice roll going on. When you put your hat on, it shades the sides of your eyes. Now, I know it looks a little bit redneck, and it is, but when I was in the Army, this is my way. Let's do our roll.
You've gone to country, Jeff.
Boom.
Gone country. I like that.
Ranger roll here. See if I can get the front to do the roll. Boom. Oh yeah.
Well, you don't like how it's stiff where the logo is, Jeff?
There we go.
This sucker won't pop down on you. It's got a nice stiff backing here. So this is nice and buttery for your head, but then this part is pretty thick. And that way the logo won't just whoop, pop down on you. See?
It's a durable hat. You can.
It's navy too. It's a real dark navy. So it's not going to show a lot of fingerprints and stuff. Say you're a mechanic like Jeff.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can finger the hell out of it. You're not going to get all
You won't even notice.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be on there, but you won't give a crap.
Yeah, it's not going to be like a tan hat.
That's right. So, yeah, because I wore a tan shirt today. This is one of the, yeah, that was dumb.
We wore these suckers to SEMA.
Yes. Oh, and this shirt right here is comfortable. It's got some ventilation in the back.
Love that.
And it's made of, it almost reminds you of like parachute material. Obviously, it's not that strong, but
yeah,
still very nice.
And the good thing is it's breathable. AMSOIL does have some nice shirts, and last year at SEMA they gave us this one, and the year back.
Well, we got two this year.
Yeah, the year back though it was a little bit hotter and stuff.
Yeah,
but that sucker is a dream. I like it. I love that one.
Looking forward to SEMA again this year. I'm kind of hoping that me and Eben we're bringing the power team to SEMA. I don't see why we would be invited again. I really don't.
I know.
I mean,
yeah. So yeah, we'll be back doing lots of loving and lubing.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna get some better video from SEMA. We were still a little bit fresh. We were still a little bit different.
Now Jeff has a really good phone. Show him your new phone, Jeff.
Oh goodness me.
You got that sucker on you?
Oh goodness. All right.
Jeff helped me with the new subscribe thing. I'm putting out my videos. It's helping get more subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Tap the notification bell. You'll be able to come back and watch all these important information for your vehicle later. So you can show them on there, Jeff, how to subscribe.
So check this out. We're going to go ahead and you're going to click on your favorite YouTube channel right there. Okay? And we are going to look with the little thingy. We're going to search synthetic oil protection. Okay, we're going to click on here. Now we're on the home channel. Now right here, I'm already subscribed. So what I'll take everything off. I'll unsubscribe. Now we're going to start here with the simple. You're going to hit the red. Oop, go back. Fat fingers. Boom. Red subscribe button right there. Okay.
Boom.
Now you're going to click on that notification bell. Okay. You're going to make sure the notification bell says all. You want every single show that comes up on here so you can watch it immediately, because there could be good stuff, the giveaways, all sorts of stuff. So right there. So we just subscribed and we just tapped our notification bell, as we always talk about.
Beautiful.
So,
thank you, Jeff.
Boom.
Yeah. So yeah, we know Jeff has such a cool iPhone. I got the Samsung S10, and that was a big upgrade for me. Because the last one I had was the Samsung 7.
You were handling that poor little 7. You were making it last.
Yeah, I used to live the hell out of that sucker. I ended up getting a new battery for it for a backup. But this 10 model, I tell you what, it puts out, and I got it on Swappa. It's called Swappa.com.
Ooh.
I got it for $475.
That's half price.
Half price.
That's awesome.
And
battery life?
Yeah, brand new battery.
Beautiful.
Great. It's great.
Is it lasting you a whole day? Well, I don't see life support on here right now.
It is. It is. It's way better.
Less overheating.
No overheating anymore.
Oh, good God. That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's impressive. So let's get into some more stuff, Jeff.
Yeah.
When they use fuel additives, oh boy, what would that do for them as far as maintenance on their car, and why could it be free in the long run?
Well, here's the thing. So you do your top end cylinder lube. You're going to do your PI every 4,000 miles. What that's going to do is that's going to keep the buildups and deposits down. And a lot of these systems now don't have fuel filters. You have nothing to catch that shit in there except for the end of your injector or the inlet of your fuel pump. They say there's an inline filter, and there is. There's a filter inside the pump, but it's not serviceable. You change it if the pump goes catatonic. Well, you put your top end lube in there. You put your PI, and what that does, the lube specifically, will make sure that your fuel pump stays lubricated. Okay. Also, what it's going to do, the PI is going to clean all the chit out of your lines. It's going to clean the chit out of your injectors. It is going to keep the upper cylinder at the same time as going to keep the pintle lube. It's going to, if you have a direct inject system, it is not going to do anything for your valves. That's what power phone's for you guys. But if you have a port fuel, sequential fuel, throttle body, any of that, the cleaner will wash everything out of there. The upper cylinder will lubricate your piston rings, and we're talking, this is going to save you fuel economy. Injectors, standard price for an injector replacement on a vehicle is anywhere between $200 to $500 per injector.
Yep.
I don't want to pay that. You don't want to pay that. Fuel pump, average cost of a fuel pump replacement is anywhere between $600 to $1,500. Huge. Eben, show them what you got.
Yeah, so I was going to show them the PI Performance Improver and how many fuel additives there are. There's tons of fuel additives here. That's the PI cleaner, and there's tons of them. And it's really interesting what they can do for you. Now, another thing that we didn't really touch on is oil consumption. Ooh. So a lot of people are always adding oil to your car. Yeah. So another reason why the maintenance ends up being free is because you're not adding all these fluids, because the oil's not getting burned off. You don't have to blow by with your rings, and it doesn't thicken. Now, this is another reason why you lose so much gas. When your oil actually thickens over the oil change, say you go 3,000 miles on the oil change, once you get to 1,000 miles, your oil is another 5 to 10% thicker when you use these dinosaur bones.
Yeah.
So what's happening is all that gas, by it getting thicker, is going out the window.
Yeah.
And with AMSOIL, it just doesn't thicken like the other oils. And it thickens at about 1/4 of the rate of like a regular kind of synthetic blend. And it's exponential because the oil actually breaks down exponentially. So for instance, for every 18 degrees hotter an oil runs, it oxidizes at twice the rate. And that oil just keeps boiling down. It's like a soup.
Yeah, it's distilling.
Yeah.
Distilling it.
It's like a damn soup. If you put a soup on the burner, leave the lid off and let it boil forever, tell them, Jeff, what's going to happen?
You're going to end up with bad soup. It's going to be like this much caked into the bottom of your nice pan. You have to chip it out with a chisel, and you don't get any soup.
There you go. So don't do that with your car. Well, you know what? If you want to get a new engine, that's your easy way out.
I can do it.
There you go, Jeff. I like that. Jeff loves that stuff.
I do AMSOIL and engines. It's your choice. You can choose whichever you would like.
Yep, and you know, we really care about everyone, and we tell them how it is. We do it old school. You know, I do some old school stuff on the channel. Yeah. Nothing too old school yet, but we keep it.
I do some crazy shit on the channel.
Tell them, Jeff.
Burnouts, let's see, brake clean golf.
Yes.
We need another stupid adventure.
You know what we're going to do? Check out brake parts cleaner golf. We're going to put that there. Right here. Check that video out. And also, check out the monster burnout show.
Burnout show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was good stuff, Jeff.
That was awesome.
That was a hell of a video. Like that parts cleaner golf, Jeff. You had to realize I almost pissed my pants, Jeff. I was trying to hold the damn camera. I really almost pissed myself. That was hilarious. When you hit that can.
Oh, perfect. It was a perfect hit. Perfect.
The way you clipped that sucker. That was so stupid.
So, Eben, I've got a card trick that I do. Oh my God. I actually did this card trick at a place we go to. There's a magic club on Wednesday nights. There was a memorial for a friend of yours, Gary. Good guy. And Lance Burton, there was a lot of big wigs there. Lance Burton was there, and I was a little starstruck. So I went up to Lance and I said, "I'd like to do a card trick for you, right?"
I'll be the spectator over here.
Fantastic. So what I said to Lance is I said, "I want you to think of a card."
All right.
Okay, so you're thinking of a card in your head. Now, I want you to imagine that you've transmitted the thoughts of this card into the pack right here.
All right.
You think we got it?
We're good, yeah.
Okay. So without telling me what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread through the pack. I'm going to show you that your card is the only cards face up. You
Hold it up a little higher, Jeff, so you can see it.
You were thinking of aces, weren't you, Eben?
Nope.
Nope, no aces.
Nope.
Okay, so what were you thinking of?
I was thinking of the 7 of hearts. 7's a lucky number, and hots are hots.
Still
Super hots.
Still aces. Okay, so that's okay because the trick is not ruined yet. So I managed to get Lance on this one little part. Okay, here's the crazy part here. Okay, right here it says the. Go ahead and hold this one for me, Eben. 7.
What the hell?
Wait a minute. Wait for it. Of.
You gotta be kidding.
Wait a minute. What did you say? What was the suit on there?
The 7 of hearts.
Hearts.
What the hell?
In a legit back palm.
That's damn good, Jeff.
There you go, guys.
I've never seen that one.
Oh.
Never seen
And at
that
the
one.
end of the trick, you always drop the deck all over the floor just to make sure you.
I'm not even into the mocker cards ones, but I tell you what, that's a good marker effect. That's damn good, Jeff.
Fun stuff. All right, I get to clean that up later. I like to shuffle my cards on the ground when at all possible.
Of course, Jeffries. Yeah, so we'll be, we're just going to dial up the camera a little bit.
Yes.
We're good here. We'll step her up. And we are back in bee's knees.
Boom, shakalaka.
Yeah, so we're back in the game. So yeah, so we've been having lots of fun on the channel lately, helping tons of people all over the U.S., Canada. Boy, I'm getting people from all over now.
Yeah.
All even overseas, Jeff. They're starting to
Really?
get out to me. They're reaching out to me on WhatsApp.
Okay. Oh, I love WhatsApp.
And,
I love WhatsApp.
I can help them so much. What I do is I just send them to the international page.
Yeah.
Because there are distributors all over in other countries too, Jeff.
That's awesome.
So they can reach out directly. So it's pretty cool.
UK, Europe, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, there's about, like, I would say 40 or 50 different countries on the website. You click on international, and you can actually look up your closest distributor, and they can just go in person and buy it there.
That's hella cool. That is hella cool. I mean, we're getting visits. I'm getting customers coming here from, I've had people from Arizona. We had the customers that were here from Hawaii. Granted, the people from Hawaii didn't bring a car, but we got to do some magic with them, which is just as well. Had several people come in from California. I mean, we even had, during all this COVID stuff, we did have a guy come up here from California, the RAV4.
Oh,
the RAV.
That was fun.
So we had that RAV here. We did a bunch of AMSOIL stuff. We did the transmission. I believe we did the engine oil, the coolant. We pretty much just aced out his car.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So if you decide to come to Vegas or whatever, if you're here in town, it's all good. All we need is just stop by here. You don't even have to get any work done in your car. Come in, ask for a magic trick, say hi, shake hands. We'll even share hand sanitizer.
I like that.
Fair enough?
That's clean and safe.
Absolutely.
Protection.
That'll be almost like a spit handshake, except the spit's going to be hand sanitizer. It's going to splash everywhere, get alcohol in people's eyes. Sounds like an adventure, man.
I'll tell you what, Jeff gets off on that chemical stuff.
I do. I like that. Awesome.
So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing is we're going to be here having loads of fun helping you. And so there are some other things that are going to get you the better gas mileage, which is going to make your maintenance completely free. Never pay for another oil change, transmission fluid change, radiator coolant change, differential fluid change, brake fluid change, transfer case change. Absolutely no more maintenance. You want to pay for spark plugs. You're not going to pay for spark plug wires. You want to pay for fuel filters. Because when you don't have to replace an engine, that $4,000 to $8,000, Jeff, is going to end up going back in your pocket.
It is.
And then that money will actually go into getting better products, those products save you the gas, the time, and we're talking the low end and the high end. What it equates to, and I did this realization, Jeff, I was editing on my playlist, Jeff.
Yeah.
We're at about $4 million, Jeff, saved on the channel.
Holy cow.
I was doing division of how many transmission fluid videos I've done and how many people have switched over to AMSOIL, Jeff.
That is awesome.
We have it, it's damn about $4 million and engines and transmission saved. So it's kind of weird to think.
That is awesome. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and the reason we're here is because we know you guys want to save money on your car repairs. We know you want to take care. You wouldn't be watching this show if you didn't care about your car. So I feel like we're talking to the right people about taking care of your car. And that's just all there is to it.
It's true. So how many more minutes do we got, Jeff?
Ooh, let's see. Clicking on the timer here.
Remember, or should I check the camera?
Oh, no, I've got my little timer set. We got about 5 minutes left.
Nice.
We got about 5 minutes.
Right.
Let's see.
What else can we run through, Jeff? What else is important?
Let's see. Your vehicles are sitting longer than they should.
Yes.
You might want to think about just stopping by inexpensive bottle of upper cylinder lubricant. In the upper cylinder lubricant, it has something that fights ethanol. Ethanol is something, ethanol is what degrades the gas at a high rate of speed. If you can defeat the ethanol, neutralize it, you will not have your gas go to varnish as quick. Eventually gas does go bad, but I'm not going to say it's going to be the duration of whatever. The pandemic is, you're going to be out driving soon.
Yeah.
So.
And I think if you do that, you keep a tight eye on your car. Always check it out, play with it, feel it, see where the fluids are. Don't be shy. If you're not sure, ask a friend.
Yeah,
a lot of your friends will show you where that stuff is. And if you're not satisfied, dig deeper.
You know what?
You like that, Jeff?
Me and Lardell, on a car, spent probably a good bit of 20 minutes looking for a dipstick. Swear, looking for a dipstick. Now, normally for a transmission, they make it, red or something highly visible. Black dipstick head, black tube, hidden a bunch of hoses around it. We couldn't find it. And then finally, Lardell caught the right angle and said, "Jeff, is that it?" And I'm like, "Lardell, how'd you not find that dipstick?" It happens. So even the highest qualified people, or whatever you consider me, you can't always find everything. Some cars have the dipstick in such a screwed up spot. Some cars don't have dipsticks. Some cars have check fill plugs. I mean, so there's a lot of stuff. And of course, we all know that YouTube is a resource now for information. Watch a video. If you're comfortable with the service, do it. If you have any questions, you can call me. Or you can text me. You want to know how you can text me?
How?
You can text me on the back line. It's 702-907-9227, or you can call me on the shop phone, 702-433-5823, or 433-LUBE, Eben's favorite word. But if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you can't sleep, what happens?
What do? You text me.
Yeah!
You're going to call me.
Yeah!
You're going to tell me what you are thinking about.
Yeah!
How should I help you? Let me know. Text me. My cell phone, 702-472-3614. And there's another reason why you're going to want to text me.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to want to be in the giveaway.
Let's start grabbing some tools, even
in there.
I got one.
Here we go. Off to the first one. Want to give them the big Kahuna rundown, Jeff?
Yeah, we'll start at the big dog. What's the overall length?
That's a 1/2 inch, 25 1/4 inch.
25 1/4 inch ratchet. This will cure what ails you. This bad boy, listen. This is my favorite part of these ratchets, okay? Listen carefully. Now watch.
80 teeth, Jeff.
Look at that.
80.
See how small that movement is? See
4.5 degrees.
Oh!
4.5 degree swing eye.
All of these. Now imagine, look, you're way out there. It's hard to do, and you go click, tighten, click, tighten. Look at that. I mean, if you work with wrenches, you respect that. You absolutely respect
That sucker's $250.
Hell
This
yeah.
one's 180. And these are USA. They're going to be given away July 4th.
Yep.
You say, well, how do you get in the giveaway?
How do you get in the giveaway?
That's a darn great question, Jeff.
Hell yeah.
How do you get in to get the soft grip, long handle, extra long handle,
Extra long handle.
3/8 drive? How do you get one of these?
How do you
All you
get
do is text me, and I will send you the exact information on how to share it.
Wow.
You're going to do a little bit of sharing. You're going to help out the channel, and you're going to really, really be happy because you're going to hear from a friend just how happy they are with these products.
Can I put in, because I need one of these?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Jeff. Of course. Of course. Another thing is we got the universal joints.
Oh yes.
So we got
all three flavors.
Yep, we got-
Half-inch, quarter, and 3/8.
Yep, we got the 1/2 inch, quarter.
Now the
3/8.
quarter drive ratchet does have a locking piece,
Yep.
so you don't lose your socket way down in the middle of nowhere. I just lost a 1/4 inch ratchet with an 11mm socket on it. Unfortunately, it was not Snap-on, so I wasn't that sad. I was out like $15.
Now, a good mechanic that takes good, all right? A good mechanic, this will last the rest of their,
absolutely.
their life. So yeah, so let us
And
know. Yep.
I'll even put one more on you. If these break, they have a lifetime warranty. If you do not have a Snap-on dealer near you, you send it back to me and I will get it warrantied out.
Yep.
Only caveat to that, I'm not paying postage. So you send me a return label, I'll make sure to get it back to you. But
That's nice of you, Jeff.
lifetime warranties. My Snap-on guy is the guy who sold us these,
Wow.
so he'll take care of us. Or if you have a Snap-on guy, it's under lifetime warranty. It's awesome.
Awesome.
So
All right,
that's
Jeff.
it. Boom.
That's it.
Let's go get shot out of the can, Eben.
Do a little cheers.
Cheers.
Protection. 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 See you back next week.
One day we'll get that all timed together. One day. I don't know when. None